Problems in the Shiba Inu ecosystem can be traced back to its leaders. The current market value of Shiba Inu coins seems to be approximately 1,200 points. However, I must warn you that a storm is gathering in the ecological system as a whole, and it may not be a good one. In a few days, human will be launching a barium rocket, but there seems to be a disconnect here that I can't put my finger on. Fights are breaking out among Satoshi and some of the other notable members of Discord's moderator team, who may or may not be developers. The Shiba community's ability to exert control is being tested. Because it is decentralized, I don't get why certain people feel the need to assume the mantle of community leader. We'll discuss the current state of affairs, who's fighting, why they are fighting, and how this affects Shiba Inu money. If this is something you are considering, then let's get going. You've found our channel where we discuss Bitcoin and the newest news pertaining to Shiba Inu. In case this is your first time seeing one of our videos, we'd like to extend our warmest greetings. Please take a moment to review the notification bell by clicking on it, so that you won't miss a single video. It will be publicized that 5 million Shiba Inu tokens are being distributed free of charge on this channel. To enter, simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment including the hashtag #ShibaInu. On January 31st, we'll reveal who won. Shiba Inu was the most popular cryptocurrency in new wallets during the past week. A blockchain analytics startup recently determined banking was a boring subject for baby boomers. However, when dealing with digital currency on the internet, banking becomes a game. Many might guess Bitcoin at fast. However, it appears that Litecoin was the most popular initial coin among new crypto adopters in the past week. Neither ranks as the second largest digital currency market cap-wise. Ethereum, according to the Nansen uncovered blockchain data. Shiba Inu was the most preferred non-stable digital currency asset for newly filled crypto wallets over the past week. More than $56 million worth of Shiba tokens were registered on Nansen during that time, with roughly 12,000 new wallets receiving them. According to Nansen, the ERC20 token was the most prevalent cryptocurrency found in these balances, even more so than stablecoins. Similar to the rest of the market, Shiba Inu saw a minor pullback. In contrast, Satoshi has maintained control over the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem, despite it being developed, marketed, and administered by several persons. I'd love to continue working with you if you're interested in sticking around as we get more organized. This framework, which will aid in the enforcement of policies and a nice code of conduct for us, will be dismantled, and people will be given tasks and key performance indicators that are best suited to their interests and abilities. Naturally, if they select the framework, they will aid us in enforcing policies, the code of conduct, and other fantastic things. In addition, I believe we can all agree that having a formal framework in place to establish policies and a code of conduct is crucial to our emotional well-being, and that this process is already nearing completion. With that, once more, I have personally briefed every one of you on what this entails. And if that's you, well, you don't have to engage in conversation with me if you don't want to. To be sure, there's a keen audience. You can count on me to be here for you at all times. Consequently, we are phasing out the collectives. Neither the growth team nor the marketing crew nor the ecosystem crew nor the developers crew will exist going forward. There appears to be some tension within the Shiba Inu coin community, and Satoshi has made a few additional postings on Discord in which he discusses his position as ecosystem leader. Since Satoshi is the most Shiba Inu coin-related Twitter followers, I'll be the first to concede that his popularity is warranted. Remember that Satoshi neither made nor controls Shiba Inu currency. No part of the token's promotion or management is handled by Satoshi. Roshi didn't even make this. The latter refers to a made-up symbol used to rally support for a successful initiative. The Shiba Inu currency was merely a token of Ethereum circulation. Someone denied having any ownership interest. They don't belong to anyone. Obviously, she did not come up with that plan. A recently released token whose value immediately collapsed to zero. To the fellas, if you had put $1,000 into Shiba Inu coin on its release day in August of 2020, you would have $2 in January of 2021. We lost 99.99% of our money. Really? You've been through the mill, and for whatever reason, sales picked up, a spread, and supporters rallied. And by the time we peaked in September, October, in November 2021 that $20 had grown into millions. These entrepreneurs, who are also responsible for promoting Bowen and Leech shoeboxes, have caught on to the trend and are capitalizing on its success. I won't be covering that. But I do want to talk about the current disagreement, Satoshi said. This has always been in my plans. Everyone on my team has been tested, and some have excelled beyond my wildest expectations. Despite the fact that everyone has been exposed, some people have continued to assert their authority in secret. But do not assume that my request for a true structure will be too simple for us to implement. Now, don't worry about it, fellas, it won't be required. It's possible that the building is unnecessary. For myself, I have no prior acquaintance with you. Perhaps the ecosystem needs to be structured by it. The community owns, there's no owner, and nobody takes decisions when it comes to creating a decentralized project or coin. Plus, with genuine decentralization, everyone works together. Wow, you guys, this is fascinating. There are repercussions for our actions. And this conflict, if you will, is between a Shiba Inu coin and the Discord moderator, or Satoshi. I guess it's time to take stock. Please confirm that I have the correct one. Yay? Okay. Browse around here for some help decoding yet another widely used Shiba Inu coin name. This is a tweet addressed just to Satoshi. In fact, Satoshi is not even a programmer. Cal Eric's X-Fund, which is in charge of developing Siberia, is not associated with the herbarium he stated. You can understand how this might lead to serious confusion among community members who have been reviewing all the paperwork, and all that's been written about how your herbarium and Satoshi go hand in hand. Someone has apparently decided they are incompatible. If there is information available about Shiba Inu currency, we have not been made aware of it. It has never been made clear who is responsible for what and when in any of these processes. Every one of these issues can be precipitated by a simple lack of openness. They've started a heated debate, and now they're insulting each other and disputing all of this. The Shiba Inu coin ecology may be split in two. It's possible that we'll have some folks who think they're making progress on the Siberian burning platform. There are believers among those working on Samarium's development, and the group is beginning to fragment. To put it bluntly, that's the worst-case scenario for the entire ecosystem. The investments of our members will be lost, too. That useless luster on the Shiba Inu coin will be severely diminished. Remember that the latter is completely decentralized. Cal Eric claims that the Shiba Inu coin is not owned but controlled by a group of people. The neighborhood owns it. The right to ownership, not a single entity regulates it. They aren't battling for Shiba Inu coins, but for the ecology as a whole. Large sums of money seem to motivate people to act irrationally. In a subsequent film, we'll have the opportunity to go into greater detail about this incident. I'm curious as to your opinions. Feel free to share your thoughts on this matter with me in the space provided below. The value of cryptocurrencies fluctuates constantly, so by the time you watch this video, it may be worth something completely different. As thus, this video has reached its conclusion. Like the video and subscribe if you found it entertaining. In terms of YouTube's formula, this is a huge benefit. Distribute this video to as many people as you can. Let's get the word out far and wide. If you're serious about